Well, good evening, members of council, members of our attendees that have logged on. We have 4 today. It is the 1st of May. It doesn't seem like the 1st of May. It's a little like the 1st of December out there, a little bit of wet snow. To our management team and to our guests in our lobby, welcome to the town of Stephenville's chambers. We're going to get this agenda moving, and it is not a long agenda, so we should be able to get through it fairly quick today. So we'll call this meeting to order. It is 4:05. Our land acknowledgement, we respectfully acknowledge the town of Stephenville as the ancestral homeland of different populations of indigenous people. We also acknowledge with respect the rich histories and cultures of the Beothuk, the Mi'kmaq, Innu, and Inuit of the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. I would ask a member of council that we approve the agenda as circulated.
Moved
by Councilor Darren Roberts, second Councilor Myra White. All in favor?
Aye.
Carried. Item number 4 is the approval of minutes, which was April 17th. Be it resolved that the minutes of April 17, 2025 public meeting of council be approved. These minutes were circulated by our town clerk. I would ask a motion from council. Moved by Councilor Laura Aylward, second. Second, Councilor Tom O'Brien. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Carried. Are there any matters arising from those minutes? I hear no matters. We will move into proclamations and delegations. We have one that's coming up in this spring month. They often say it's April showers and May flowers, but I can tell you there's no May flowers out yet. Anyways, May the 5th is National Day of Awareness for Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women, Girls, and Two-Spirit People. This is a very important proclamation and national day that we will actually sign on that day coming up before our next public meeting. And we know the atrocities that have happened across this country, especially when you hear about what had happened in places like Saskatchewan and other places across this country. It's almost unbelievable, and it's such a travesty that I pray and hope that it never, ever, ever happens again. Item number 7, I'm going to turn it over to our Chair of Finance, Councilor Myra White, for 7.1. She's all yours.
Property tax exemption. Be it resolved that land developers with signed a subdivision agreement with the town of Stephenville be granted exemption from paying property tax on unsold building lots effective January the 1st, 2025 to December 31st, 2027. I so move.
Moved by Councilor Myra White, seconder. Second, Councilor Darren Roberts. Any question? All in favor?
Aye.
Carried.
Item number 2, be it resolved to approve accounts payable for May the 1st, 2025 in the amount of $175,064.37 as presented. I so move.
Moved by Councilor Myra White, second. Second, Councilor Darren Roberts. All in favor?
Aye.
Carried.
Item number 3, property tax. Be it resolved to approve property tax write-offs in the amount of $21,249.20. I so move.
Moved by Councilor Myra White, second.
Second.
Second, Councilor Darren Roberts. All in favor?
Aye. Item number 4, the remission of tax. Be it resolved to approve remission of tax in the amount of $2,513.20. I so move.
Moved by Councilor Myra White, second.
Second.
Second, Councilor Darren Roberts. All in favor?
Aye.
Carried.
Water and sewer tax. Be it resolved to approve water and sewer tax write-offs in the amount of $1,150. I so move.
Moved by Councilor Myra White, second.
Second.
Second, Councilor Darren Roberts. All in favor?
Aye.
Carried.
Item number 6 is an award of a tender. Be it resolved that the town of Stephenville award the tender for Rose Avenue reconstruction, item number 17-GI-24-00091 to Marine Contractors, Inc. in the amount of $1,750,000 $722,213.34. HST is included.
Moved by Councilor Myra White, second Councilor Aylward. I just want to reiterate this is a municipal capital works program that we as a town and taxpayers, we only pay 20% of this cost. So, but it's great to see, I presume to Ira that once Rose Avenue starts to get completed, that Maureen will then move towards Rose Avenue. Any time dates or anything on it?
No, they received the award today.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to them, they're constantly now in order to their materials. They're all going to get started, another group, this group.
Okay.
Good way.
Good.
So this includes water and sewer, the whole gamut, just like we're doing with me.
Yeah. So it's great to see capital works improvements happening and funding that we receive from the province and the feds. All in favor?
Aye.
Carried.
Item number 7 is approval to match funding. Be it resolved that the town of Stephenville accept funding from bilingual street signage phase 2 under French service grant programs and match the contribution in the amount of $10,000. I so move.
Moved by Councilor Myra White, second.
Second.
Second, Councilor Darren Roberts. Just before I call for the vote, this is just a continuation. We have started the bilingual signs. This may actually complete the whole town or may come close. So that's the report we have from our Economic Development Office. But it's going to be nice to see it completed. All in favor?
Aye.
Carried.
Item number 8 is approval to submit Canada Community Building Fund application. Be it resolved to submit revised Canada Community Building Fund application project number 253-2024-8399 to complete installation for the fire department ventilation system in the amount of $33,517.53. I so move.
Moved by Councilor Myra White, second by Councilor Aylward.
Aye.
Carried.
And that's the last item on the agenda.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to say that it's going to enhance the, I guess, the safety of our fire department for ventilation upgrades. When we start our pickup trucks, our fire trucks, being diesel, and then the fuel, the system will actually
Improve the whole building.
the whole building, the
Yeah.
whole envelope, right?
Yeah.
Good investment. We're utilizing funding for that. 100% capture, is it, on the funding for that one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's fully
So-
paid, and what transpired is the installation ran into some glitches, so we had to go back and some requotes, and this is the requoted net difference that we have to finish it off.
Okay, yeah. So, is there any unfinished business? Any new business? I just have one. I know every spring, last spring, I believe the Lions Club was the champion on organizing community groups to clean up our town. I do know that we have individuals that work to keep our town clean. Councilor Myra White participated in Earth Day cleaning up the beach that week, I believe.
Yes.
And we also have our beautification committee that does a lot of phenomenal work around the town because we get a lot of damage over the winter. Our public works does a lot of work, but every year the town or some group organizes as many community groups, and they tend to break up the town into different quadrants, identify areas where there's a lot of garbage.
Yeah.
Is there any plan for that? And if there isn't, we need to get any thoughts?
We're doing another to clean up again this weekend coming.
Yeah, and it's always good, to get it done in May month because before the leaves get on the alders and stuff like that, it's a little easier
Yeah.
to take.
Yeah, the only thing I can advise is that in the past, the town has supported organizing such, giving out some of the garbage bags and gloves and that sort of thing to any of these planned pieces for the community. In this case, our wellness coordinator, Marissa, Recreation, she's away this week at Recreation Conference in St. John's. She normally would be the person who's involved in it.
Okay.
I don't have an update for you at this time, but I'll make sure we bring it back around for the
The
next
next round of meetings, okay.
Well, I guess the bags and that are still available though.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and gloves, it's gloves.
There is a group that's listening that
Yeah,
plans to do it and take initiative. We will supply the support for that.
yes.
Because I live on Hillier Avenue, I clean up the shoes on Hillier Avenue. Same.
Hmm.
I support. Anyways, the last thing I wanted to bring up was, I guess, congratulations to Prime Minister Carney for becoming our Prime Minister in the next 4 years, and also to our Member of Parliament, Carol Anstey, for becoming our Member of Parliament for the next 4 years. Congratulations. You step up to serve, no different than the people around this table. You step up to serve the public, and it is rewarding, sometimes frustrating, but overall, we're here to leave the town better from when we arrived. And so congratulations to our Prime Minister and to our Member of Parliament. Okay. I'm looking for a motion to adjourn. This is a short meeting today. Ladies and gentlemen, my trustworthy friend, Mr. Tom O'Brien, Councillor Tom O'Brien, I got a motion. All I need now is a seconder. Second. Second. Councillor on council. Now I'm going to look for a vote. All in favor? Okay, meeting adjourned. It is 4:16 p.m.
Boy, that's a record, Tom.
That's probably a record.
Councillor O'Brien,